Who's shaking up everything you know about salads? Did somebody say McDonald's?
Mistakes were made. From greasy abominations to questionable concoctions, we've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner covered with these edible oddities. Here are 10 more of the worst fast food items of the century.
The worst. Really the worst.
Pasta bread bowl.
One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
Domino's, the pizza powerhouse that has transformed itself more than once over the years, stands tall as a formidable contender in the world of pizza. With their delectable pizzas taking center stage, the legacy chain decided to diversify its offerings with a tantalizing array of wings, sandwiches, and sweet treats. However, not every experiment in the kitchen resulted in a culinary triumph, and thus the ill-fated bread bowl pasta was born in 2009. The concept was simple: a variety of pasta dishes served in bread bowls in an attempt to rival Pizza Hut's Tuscany pastas. It was met with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Some food critics found merit in this innovative twist.
What a twist!
But others were less enthused, particularly given that Domino's already had a pasta lineup that outshone the new kid on the block. In the end, Domino's had to concede defeat and withdraw their bread bowl pastas from the menu. The consensus was clear: their existing pasta options had what it took to satisfy customers, rendering the bread bowl fad of their era obsolete.
You're found to be obsolete.
Taco waffle.
Do you remember the waffle taco from Taco Bell?
In the ever-evolving world of fast food, Taco Bell decided to throw its hat into the breakfast ring back in 2014. However, not all was sunshine and chalupas in the world of Taco Bell's breakfast ambitions, and one item in particular played a starring role in their morning misstep: the waffle taco. The concept behind the waffle taco was simple enough. It was essentially a taco shell made from a waffle, cradling a filling of sausage, egg, and cheese. No frills, just the basics. And therein lay the problem. Taco Bell had positioned the waffle taco as its breakfast flagship, akin to the McMuffin at McDonald's. However, the waffle taco failed to live up to the hype. While it didn't taste terrible,
Could have been worse.
it suffered from being too generic to stand out as the centerpiece of the breakfast menu. Adding a drizzle of syrup might have given it a slight edge, but the waffle taco remained a bland and uninspired option in a sea of breakfast choices. In a market where innovation and bold flavors can make or break a menu item, the waffle taco faltered by playing it safe, ultimately becoming a symbol of Taco Bell's breakfast dreams gone awry.
Because it's Taco Bell, you gotta fire sauce it.
Mac and Cheetos.
This is incredible.
You like it?
Burger King, the fast food chain known for its flame-grilled burgers and, well, being the other guy in the eternal battle of the burgers. But in 2016, they decided to take a detour into the bizarre and concocted Mac and Cheetos, a mind-boggling creation that had folks scratching their heads and clutching their stomachs in disbelief. These were fried macaroni and cheese bites shaped and coated to resemble Cheetos. And these weren't your run-of-the-mill mac and cheese bites. They were transformed into something that looked like a love child of cheese curls and mac and cheese. Now, let's talk about the flavor. The fried shell was crunchy, much like an actual Cheeto, and it sported that unmistakable Cheetos flavor and vibrant orange color. Introduced in late June 2016, these monstrosities were unleashed on an unsuspecting public in limited supplies. Perhaps they knew they had to limit the damage. Mac and Cheetos may have been the ultimate triple threat on paper, combining crispy Cheetos, the Burger King brand, and the ultimate crowd pleaser, mac and cheese. But in reality, they were more like a triple threat to your taste buds, your waistline, and your sense of culinary decency.
Okay, I can explain.
New to BabbleTop? Then how about hitting that subscribe button? It's easier than getting tickets to a Taylor Swift concert. Thanks.
Thank you.
Unicorn Frappuccino.
The unicorn is the most fearsome creature of its realm.
We all know Starbucks for its mastery in brewing up caffeinated dreams and crafting Instagram-worthy creations, but even the mighty Green Mermaid has had its fair share of missteps, and the Unicorn Frappuccino undoubtedly earned its spot on the list of the worst fast food items. Back in the spring of 2017, the Unicorn Frappuccino pranced onto the scene with a flourish of colors and, well, unicorn vibes. It was a concoction made of ice, milk, pink powder, sour blue powder, cream Frappuccino syrup, mango syrup, and blue drizzle. Sounds enchanting, right? Wrong. It was a flavor fiasco from start to finish. What went wrong, you ask? Well, pretty much everything.
The creamy poop of a mystic unicorn.
This sugary monstrosity packed a staggering 500 calories and a whopping 76 grams of sugar. Health advocates were quick to call out this Technicolor nightmare, and even the Stratford Health Department joined the chorus of disapproval, citing its sugar content as a major concern. It was a drink that made you wonder if Starbucks had lost its caffeine-fueled mind. The Unicorn Frappuccino may have only graced the menu for a limited time in April of that year, but it left a lasting impression, not for its taste, but for its ability to light up Instagram feeds with its vibrant hues. It's a prime example of a drink that was designed more for likes and hashtags than for actual consumption.
Orange Mocha Frappuccino!
Triple Baconator.
Morty, that's the breakfast Baconator.
Prepare yourself for a tale of fast food excess that reached truly epic proportions. The Triple Baconator. This monstrous creation was more than just a burger. It was a cardiovascular catastrophe lurking between two buns. Let's break down the jaw-dropping numbers first, shall we? The Triple Baconator tipped the calorie scale with a mind-boggling 1,350 calories and boasted more than 100% of your suggested daily intake of fat, cholesterol, and sodium. In simple terms, this burger was a nutritional nightmare with 3 beef patties and an unholy army of 6 bacon strips leading the charge. So why would Wendy's unleash such a dietary disaster upon the world?
Why, what?
It all boiled down to the competition. Wendy's, an iconic fast food chain, had long sought its own signature burger, something that could stand toe-to-toe with the likes of the Big Mac and the Whopper. Enter the Baconator, and a line of burgers which included the formidable Triple Baconator. This behemoth did manage to turn heads and sell well, but the astronomical calorie count was impossible to ignore. The Triple Baconator, once a bold contender, eventually vanished from the menu.
It's a hamburger made out of meat on a bun with nothing.
McSalad Shakers.
Excuse me, I would like some cheese.
Back in the early 2000s, fast food titan McDonald's was under fire for its role in the childhood obesity epidemic, and they decided to don their cape of culinary responsibility. In a quest to silence the critics and make healthy eating a playful endeavor, they introduced the McSalad Shakers, their attempt at giving salads a fast food facelift. At first glance, they seemed like a promising departure from the usual burger and fries routine. Inside these transparent cups were a green salad mix, usually romaine, ham, turkey, cheddar, and jack cheese, because apparently you can never have enough cheese, chopped eggs, chopped tomatoes, and a sprinkle of green onions. What set the McSalad Shakers apart, though, was the gimmick. You add your choice of salad dressing and then embark on a vigorous shake-up, transforming it into a mixed salad shake. Sounds novel, right? Well, that's about where the excitement ended. The McSalad Shakers felt like a half-hearted attempt to make salads fun, without actually delivering anything substantially different. Fortunately, McDonald's eventually realized that improving their regular salads without the shake and dance routine might be a better approach. So they gracefully shelved the McSalad Shakers.
Salad? How do you make a salad?
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Sausage really compliments the sausage.
Let's set the record straight. The sausage, egg, and cheese at Shake Shack doesn't taste bad. In fact, it might even be a tad more alluring than your average sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. But it's not about the taste, it's about identity. Shake Shack has built its reputation on crafting some of the finest burgers in the fast food universe. The mere mention of their name conjures up images of succulent patties, buttery buns, and all the mouth-watering toppings that make a burger aficionado's heart skip a beat. When you're at Shake Shack, you're there for burgers, and that's the way it should stay. The sausage, egg, and cheese, with its thick sausage patty and processed egg, topped with melted cheese, just feels out of place in the Shake Shack lineup.
Sausages!
Enormous egg sandwich.
The perfect egg sandwich.
If you ever felt like kicking off your day with a full-on assault on your waistline, Burger King had just the answer. The enormous omelet sandwich was essentially a breakfast submarine, a foot-long extravaganza brimming with eggs, sausage, and cheese. It was the kind of meal that would leave you comatose at your desk before the workday even began. The sandwich made its debut with much fanfare and an equal amount of flack from health-conscious critics. After all, it was the poster child for dietary excess, a calorie catastrophe on a bun.
So fat.
As fast food aficionados began to prioritize their health a tad more, it was clear that the enormous omelet sandwich wouldn't become a breakfast staple. However, here's where things get a bit tricky. Despite its initial discontinuation, this calorie-laden titan didn't vanish entirely. It simply underwent a transformation, emerging from its chrysalis with a new name, the Supreme Breakfast Sandwich. Yet the calorie count remained as astronomical as ever, the kind that could send even a fully grown bull into a blissful slumber.
Wanna taste the cheese?
Mighty Wings.
Who wants to eat some delicious chicken wings and get crazy?
In 2013, McDonald's unleashed their Mighty Wings upon the world in an attempt to challenge the likes of KFC and Popeyes in the chicken game. It didn't work. When you think of McDonald's, you think of burgers, the iconic Big Mac, the beloved Quarter Pounder, and original cheeseburgers. Chicken nuggets, sure, but chicken wings, not so much. Yet here they were, serving up bone-in chicken wings coated in a spicy breading, as if trying to prove they could conquer any corner of the fast food universe. The Mighty Wings struggled to find their footing as sales fell far short of expectations. Before long, McDonald's found itself in a bit of a paltry predicament, leaving McDonald's with a freezer full of surplus frozen wings they desperately needed to offload. It was a classic case of misaligned expectations and a brand straying too far from its core identity.
This is Benson's recipe for microwave wings.
Frescata.
Did you get tricked into doing a commercial by a Frosty Cream cold brew?
Let's take a little trip down memory lane to a time when Wendy's, the haven of square-shaped beef patties, decided to diversify its menu with a foray into Italian deli sandwiches. They christened this experiment the Frescata, hoping to entice a new breed of customers who were craving something other than their signature burgers. The Frescata lineup boasted 4 varieties: the regular club, the roasted turkey and Swiss, the Black Forest ham and Swiss, and the roasted turkey basil and pesto. Stacked generously with layers of sliced meats and garnished with Swiss cheese, these sandwiches were presented as a healthier alternative to Wendy's beef offerings. Now, it's worth noting that Wendy's was in the midst of a rebranding effort, bidding farewell to their biggie option, a super-sized fries and drink, in an attempt to position themselves as a healthier fast food choice. The Frescata was part of this makeover. But did it work? Did the Frescata manage to lure in hordes of fresh faces? In short, no. First off, the health-conscious image crumbled when you opted for the Frescata as part of a value meal, where fries and a sugary drink swiftly dethroned any notion of it being a healthy choice. Moreover, unlike dedicated sandwich shops, Wendy's couldn't offer the watch while it's made experience, further alienating the Frescata from its patrons. In the end, the Frescata failed to find its footing on Wendy's menu, and they decided to return to what they knew best: crafting delectable burgers.
Bread meat bread.
That's too much bread.
Take a bite out of more great videos. Just tap or click. And if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.